for the side of Team Flash. If they want to go all in the early game, make it so with this champion, taking also the Yasuo from Golden Feet.
Oh, Yuan T. Interesting. Okay. So, I don't know how to feel about this one. Sure, okay, against a double AD carry setup, Yasuo is a very good champion. However, you still have the option to play a melee mid lane, right? Like a Renekton mid lane to just destroy the Yasuo lane in an instant. But we are going to look into as to how BRU will be drafting this out. Shen is going to be banned away, and I respect that because Shen plus Camille again is a lethal combo.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard though. As you said, I'm really scared also of this composition they can do. BRU has a lot of choices here just because they picked their bot lane already, so they have a lot of choices that they can go for. Because it's a Camille pick, nothing's set in stone yet.
Yeah, and they're also being respective of the possibility of Golden Feet going Jace and just hammering down this Yasuo.
Yeah,
because that's also a very good matchup, right? Like for the Jace, you can go hammer form and you can neglect the wind wall. Wait for him to back up, position yourself properly, and then just go for the snipe. That's how Yasuo. Sorry, that's how Yasuo is being dealt with if you are the Jace. So good ban overall coming from Team Flash.
Picks up a Gwen in the second rotation.
Double melee composition?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
And then there you go, there's the Jax. Because they picked up a double, and even the Evelyn. Oh man.
That's the thing, right? Like picking and showing the Yasuo this early.
Gave them this option.
Exactly. It invites a melee versus melee matchup in the mid lane, which basically means that your Yasuo effectiveness that was maximized by BRU in game number 1 is not going to be present here in game 2.
And also, they have the last pick anyway. They could have last picked the Yasuo if ever BRU is going to go for illusion combo, illusion in the bot lane anyway. So, oh man.
Yeah. Team Flash died, Jubu.
That's a good question. So now, how are they gonna deal with this? And one of the things that I love to see is when you have an Aatrox on the other side and you pick the Evelyn has good advantage against an Aatrox.
Yeah, again, Aatrox's quote-unquote weakness is instant assassination execution, and Lascaris is, a very good tool with that. Golden Feet, as long as he's able to control this Yasuo, and we have to remember that in Wild Rift, Counter-Strike dodges the tornadoes. That's how absurd it is right now in its current state, right? So, it is expected that if you know what the Yasuo is about to do, you can just preemptively press the Counter-Strike to negate any kill potential coming from the Yasuo.
It's gonna be real hard though. Oh man, I love the Jax pick here in this composition. It's just most of the time whenever I see a Jax pick, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's great, but here, that's such a good pick. Yeah, it's gonna be real hard.
Genius pick, right? Like, the five head pick.
Super 5-head.
What we want to call it. And again, it's as if Team Flash just baited themselves into it. And again, we kind of saw it from a mile away, right? If it's not the Renekton, Jax is definitely a very good option. The only thing that I kind of worry of is how effective this Evelyn is going to be. Is it really to a point that, hey, you know what, regardless of the matchup, it's going to get picked, right? Is it really that OP? Because if you look at the other side, like Gwen, Aatrox, sure, it's a very good counter to the Aatrox, but oftentimes we see Assassin get picked to shred down the squishy carries, and this is what I'm talking about, right? Like the tornado, it gets dodged by the Counter Strike during Wild Rift.
That is why in League of Legends PC most of the time, right? They pick the Yasuo against the Jax, but here it's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. It's a different mechanic. It's a different scripting. It's a different script. I mean, not scripting. That was coded by the developers. One thing that you will only know if you play lots of games in Wild Rift and PC. Anyway, Valdez picked Fiddlesticks and earned a lot of gold, and that's kind of expected. Potential solo bolo.
Could have been. YNT confident in winning that fight against them. And now this is one of the things that I'm really scared of during the early game is how this champions coming in from BRU would have big disadvantage just because of the amount of skills that they can throw.
Yeah, the poking in. Coming in, level 3 Qden. Okay. He doesn't have Ignite because he went for the barrier instead. And meanwhile, on the other side, this is Sleeper that we're talking about. He goes for the aggressive play and goes for the ignite.
Yeah.
Kind of expected, right?
Yeah, as I expected also from Flipper. This is something that he would basically do every time. That's why here, let's see what's gonna happen. The most exciting map here, or part of the map here, is gonna be the bot lane and how Chocolate and Shaky could potentially shut down a Triple B and what the Jess.
Yeah, well, they have to, right? After the drubbing that BRU did in game number 1, they at least need to return the favor and also exactly, right? Like that's the that's a better way. That's a better way to put it. They have to redeem themselves because it's just a massive gap in the bot lane that we saw in game number 1. And if Team Flash wants at least to extend this series, they have to do better bot lane.
Yeah, they should. They're gonna be needed here. And what I'm afraid of though is an assassin on the hands of Valdez is still gonna be scary because most of the time whenever you see a Kha'Zix on his hands, I get really scared.
I mean, all champions in the jungle is scary whenever Valdez plays it, right? Like this guy is just a beast. You know, he's in contention of being the best jungler in APAC. Alongside, of course, Just Chi. He's getting pincered.
Gonna be chased. Great use of the last caress. Needed to use the flash. But he still has time before the next objective comes in.
Yeah, but that still is a very good wait.
I should start the fight though. What just doesn't have the explosive cask.
Yep.
So they can't continue the fight.
Exactly, but I still kind of want to credit Valdez in that interaction. Like his mastery of the champion, he just knows what to do. Flashes away and then last caress is away. Did not even flinch, did not even panic. Continues to go about his day. And yes, that's a utility that was burnt. But
I like this. The punish coming in from their side, but they still got the blue in the end, and now they're gonna get punished themselves. 368 doesn't have anywhere to go. It's a good thing that Qden is here in the area just to stop them from pushing through.
Shiki has been the pseudo bodyguard of 368. Like he wants 368 to really dominate this jungle matchup. And it does appear that what the Jess is not going to help dominate the bot lane, because earlier in game number 1 when they did this, what happened was what the Jess and Triple V just dumpstered Chocolate. Okay, you're by yourself. All right, we're going to kill you over and over again. That's what happened.
Didn't happen here on this game. I just hope that Shiki could have put that chance in order for them to get the early game advantage on a Varus that you expect. But because it's a stalemate in the bot lane, it's gonna be a happy time for BRU.
Exactly. Happy times indeed, but the objective is about to spawn up in 1 minute. And again, we're going to look into their items as to what they will be focusing on. You know, we see some boots upgraded immediately for BRU. Same could be said for Team Flash. But in a 5-minute setup, a Yasuo, I just don't think a Yasuo is that impactful in a level 5 team fight, right? Or in a 5-minute team fight. Especially going against the Jax. And you see what Golden Fleet is doing right now. He's trying to control the wave. Trying to push it as slow as possible. So that by the time the 5-minute hit mark, he will be able to join his team.
Yeah, Qden's gonna be seen. Was able to use the barrier, flashes away, doesn't have enough time, uses the needlework to slow them down. Could have been a kill with that last caress.
Yeah, good thing is...
Golden Feet is gonna be dead here, but is he gonna be able to survive? Yes, he was able to a bit! And that was enough. Is it... Wait, is he gonna die? Okay. Cannon change targets.
Yeah, but he burnt a lot of resources, and if BRU is... oh, never mind. They're not going to be able to contest this Infernal Dragon. That is the first blood. Indeed, to the side of Team Flash, Golden Feet was too far forward and was punished immediately.
Yeah, and now this is going to be a chance here for BRU to take down the mid lane turret. Once it goes down to 2,400, explosive gas pushes him back. Chocolate was able to flash away the perfect time in order for them to survive.
First hour for BRU, but just playmaking, man. Like, oh, I miss this. This is the reason why we watch WRLA.
Yeah, and this is going to be their chance. Look at this, though. Team Flash. Wait, what? World Ender was used.
Yeah, just to scare them off, I guess. They cannot over pursue. There still is a tower in the mid lane, and I don't think Shaky did have the Call of the Forge God available. That was the only reason why 368 did hold back. Now they're trying to push the mid lane, but still, full plates in the mid lane. They cannot do a thing. They won't be able to at least get a... I mean, they will be able to get a good chunk of gold, but to try to destroy it, it's too far-fetched.
Yeah. And the bot lane tower is slowly going to be chunked down by the side of Team Flash. And because they are here already on the bot side of the map, they are not going to see where Team Flash is. And now what the just...
Yes?
That is dangerous waters that he's going through.
Oh, literally, right? Like dangerous waters because he was in the river. And,
yeah, exactly.
Flipper. Now this 1v1 between... oh, never mind.
Okay.
How did... Oh, actually, I would say it was lucky that his hook shot did not connect because there was Shaky waiting for him to go all in. And so now, BRU wants to return the favor and wants to do a cross-map play. Golden Feet and Jess, the tag team.
Yeah, they have the needlework. Not going to use the explosive cast just yet. Pushes him back away. Dashes in. Could have been a chance for an explosive cast. Okay, he wasn't able to slow him down. But here it comes.
There you go.
BBB is also here. That's going to be the Horn of the Forge God. They're going to be running away. What the just has been knocked up. But he might be able to survive this. One more. He's going to be pulled back. What the just is going to be dead. They tried to get the kill on Kyuden, but it was not successful.
Cannot execute. And Valdez is too far away from his team. Can't do it. Can't do it. He was super far. And so now BRU showing some cracks in their armor, and Team Flash, again, there to capitalize. That's 2 kills, 1 Inferno Dragon, and also a decent goal lead. 7 minutes in.
Might be a chance for Team Flash
Surely.
to show BRU who's boss and redeem themselves from the past game. So far, their plays have been really effective against BRU because honestly, BRU doesn't have a lot of damage at this point in the game, and this is the time to capitalize.
Yeah, it's the same story. Wait,
gonna go in. He's gonna be the target. 368 just got melted by that last caress.
Okay, just when you needed a icebreaker to happen, you can count on Valdez, right? Like he will be the one to wait, hang on, another one. That's crazy
see
though.
Him again, gets the charm. Oh no, he didn't get the charm. That's why. Yeah, now Shiki gonna follow through. Explosive gas gonna be used. Golden Feet waiting for the right side to go in for the stun.
Boom.
And the Ultra Shock Laser was able to slow down YNT. That's gonna be the kill that they want to go for. Flash coming in, but the knockup's gonna come through. That Sauce is helping them out so much.
Oh, Jess!
Armor Piercing Arrow is gonna be ending his life, and what the Jess is gonna be next.
Yeah, he missed his body slam. That could have been what was needed by Triple V to turn things around. Still, Team Flash able to capitalize on the mistake. There is no reason for you to be between 2 towers. And the tower here in the ball lane was still standing strong. The good thing for BRU was that they were able to make a cross-map play on the top side and was able to get a tower in return.
Yeah, and now what are they going to do? They're going to go to the top side, try to get the kill in Kyuden so that they might be able to slow down this gold gap that is happening right now. Hextech Ultimatum is going to be used. Not a lot of damage coming through because of the barrier, and Kyuden was able to survive.
Needing to use the flash, actually everything, just to survive. Shaky ultimate, waiting, not going to pull through with that. And again, with how things have fared so far, if Team Flash will be able to threaten down the second dragon, take the second dragon, a third dragon win condition will always be there for them. We look at that replay and we saw that Shiki was pinned down the wall and Golden Feet just found the perfect opportunity to go for the stun. It just so happened that they were so in too deep, and again, the disrespect that they're showing to the members of Team Flash just got punished.
What the Jess? That was a great opener. He got an explosive cast and now 2000 HP. They're not going to be able to get it. YNT was able to get the last breath, and the timing is just right, and they were able to get it. 368 was able to secure the mountain, and BRU is still going to go for a finish.
What are you doing,
They went in. They got the sweep. 368 is going to follow through against BBB. Wasn't able to go there. Golden Feet is having a 1v1, but here comes Sniffer to help him out. Uses the Hextech Ultimatum to style on 368, and that's going to be an ace to their side.
I don't understand what Kyuden was doing. Like, he was less than half health with no ultimate, none whatsoever, no resource available. He still wanted to help, and immediately he just got killed down. He did become another victim to the plate of BRU. Let's look at that replay once again. You did say that what they just started it off, similar to what he's been doing for years now. What they just with a 4-man explosive cast, Triple V, super safe, is able to just dash away. And that's the thing about Zeri, right? Like, Zeri is a very safe champion. The only positive thing that we can talk about for Team Flash is that they were able to secure the Mountain Dragon. Now here comes the question mark for Kyuden. What are you doing? You should be just going back and accepting the loss as of that clash. You were already able to secure the dragon. there's no reason for you to be here.
Yeah, and that's why BRU just finished up the kill, and now Thipper is really strong today. Goes in, Precision Protocol is there, the damage is enough. YNT has nowhere to go, tries his best to dodge, but it's not gonna work.
And so now the onslaught from BRU begins, right? Like, you give them this confidence. Valdez sniffing chocolate.
Triple V still has the last caress, won't be able to finish him off.
One more? Okay.
That's not enough.
So you could feel the killer instinct of BRU kicking in, right? Like, they're not yet done. They want more blood.
No way! He still went through, and that's gonna be the kill. That could be a Baron call coming in from the side of BRU.
Surely. Oh, jungler. You see on the other side of the map, there is that Gwen. So this is, you know, a very free Baron. And at 12 minutes, we did say this is going to be the squishiest Baron that you could ever find. 4K?
Don't have the Gwen though. Super low HP and Golden Feet. Still not gonna go and try to get the kill. They got the last breath inside. They're getting a lot of damage against the members right here. BRU, they're not gonna continue to take this. And they were able to push him back.
Yep, wind wall value. The wind wall was protecting the Baron, dude. Like, that's one way to do it, right? Like, go and draft the Yasuo and protect the Baron so that it doesn't get taken down. You see the amount of impact that this wind wall is doing? Yeah, Yasuo. I'm just waiting for this. Like, Yasuo will definitely be a meta pick, especially in a double marksman meta. But even against just one marksman, it's really paying dividends for Team Flash. And again, it's not yet over. A third Dragon win condition is still there for Team Flash. And we're talking about the Infernal Soul. We have the Infernal map, which means that we have the Infernal Soul open for the taking. And if you have Team Flash members having some explosion in their auto attacks, oh dude, BRU might just lose and we might be seeing a game number 3.
Yeah. And they would really need to respect this point in the game. 2 objectives have been taken already by Team Flash, so one more could potentially end this. One mistake from Valdez could easily be a Baron call.
Oh, surely, you're right. Baron, or potentially a Dragon call by 15 minutes. You then?
Yeah. Having it in a 1v1, and here it comes. The team is going to be here.
Hex ultimatum.
No more missed, and that's a dead Qden.
He was too far forward, right? The yellow line, the golden rule, never overextend past the river. And he was immediately punished by BRU. Experience advantage once again by BRU, being shown here by the Thailand squad.
Yeah, Dragon's gonna be up in just a bit, and they're just waiting for the right time, especially BRU. Valdez is just looking for another kill before he starts. He's gonna see YNT. He's gonna stop him from going for a recall. Doesn't have a lot of damage yet.
Yep.
And that is why, okay, this is gonna be a good advantage for them.
Yeah, this is that is why you picked Evelyn.
Wait, right? He's looking for another one, and you might be able to get the kill on him. Last caress wasn't able to end his life.
Yeah, the threshold, right? Like the bonus damage, I don't think it hit.
He needs a recall now. Oh man,
no.
And, that's not gonna be an Ocean Soul now for decided Team Flash. The 368 is not going to be able to get anything out of that. Hextech ultimatum going to be used on the jungler. If this jungler falls down, it's going to be bad for the side of Team Flash. Uses the World Ender to run away, and Shiki with the Call of the Forge God was able to stop them.
Good use of Flash, good use of all utilities to make sure that they are still safe. And again, BRU was able to shut down one of the win conditions here by Team Flash. Another overextension. Qden, what are you doing?
1v1, almost half HP with just one combo from the Precision Protocol. And Qden, oh my, he needs to be respectful of his positioning.
Exactly, we're looking at the gold chart right now. Three of the members of BRU, Valdez, Thipper, Triple V, all topping the food chain right now. Only 368 is is at their level right now with 11.6k. But you see it here, right now, that Thipper, Triple V, and Valdez just will be that trifecta needed by BRU to close out the series.
Yeah. What they're just looking for a play here if ever they make any mistakes from the side. If ever Shiki almost makes a mistake here, that's going to be an explosive cast. Pushes him back. The wind wall wasn't able to stop him.
And they went for the engage against the support. They don't mind, right? BRU is going to be happy with at least one kill. And you were right, like that wind wall, it wasn't super effective because the explosive cask was able to separate Shiki from the crowd, and so now BRU starting this Baron. They have to be careful though. Valdez and Triple V, they're accepting more damage than they want to.
Oh no, they're gonna go to the back line. Golden Feet has his target. Kuden's gonna be dead in just a bit, not even needing the last curse, but on the back line, Moyonty tries to go and try to finish off Valdez, but it's not gonna be effective. But here in front, Chocolate is gonna be the target from the side of BRU. 368 tries to help him out, but it's not gonna be working. Last shot from the Darkened Blade, but it's just that, and that is BRU finishing the second tier turret.
Yeah, that's almost an ace, right? Like Shaky being alive by himself right now, trying to clear the minions. Can he do it?
And he's not going to be able to do it. Tower's going to fall down. Shaky was able to get the knockup. One hit from one the Jets. It's not going to be there. No more Nexus Shields, and BRU is just going to finish this with a 2-0.
I did not even see the timer. What time is it? Like 12 minutes, 13 minutes? Is that a back-to-back short game coming from BRU?
It was really fast though. I think it was like 15 minutes when they ended the game.
Yeah. A little bit longer.